I recently received this comment on one of my leash training tutorials. You can always tell the quality of a dog trainer by whether they recommend using a harness. Think about it. They're suggesting a training tool that literally causes dogs to pull. How could you trust anything else that they say afterwards? But is that even true? Do dog harnesses actually cause pulling? Let me ask you this. Do running shoes cause you to run?
Shoot! Now I have to run!
Obviously not. I own multiple pairs of running shoes, and I can confidently say that I've never started spontaneously running the second that they've touched my feet. Saying that a dog harness causes pulling is as silly as saying that running shoes cause you to run. However, if you were going to go for a run, then running shoes are a great option. You would be much less likely to get injured in running shoes than you would be running in something with a heel. Running shoes are designed to make running as comfortable and safe as possible. Likewise, if your dog does happen to pull on leash, then their sensitive throat will be much safer doing so in a harness than in a collar. I would encourage you to think of your dog's harness as a safety aid during training, not as an actual training tool. Harnesses do not cause pulling, they simply make it less uncomfortable and less dangerous if the dog does pull. That's a vast difference. But wait a second, you've probably seen a harnessed dog dragging their guardian down the road. Isn't that because they're wearing a harness? Let's quickly talk about how to solve pulling on leash. In very simple terms, you have two options to change a dog's behavior. We can reward the behavior that we like, which is walking without pulling. The reward encourages the dog to repeat that desirable action. Or we can punish what we dislike, which is pulling on leash. The punishment dissuades the dog from pulling next time. It's really important to remember that neutral inputs do not change behavior. Harnesses are neutral. The dog's harness doesn't reward pulling on leash, but it also doesn't punish it. It's simply neutral. The question that we should be asking instead is, why is the dog pulling on leash in the first place? Dogs pull on leash for all kinds of reasons, including lack of exercise, overexcitement, prey drive, wanting to sniff something that's really interesting to them, or even a mismatched pace with the human. Dogs simply do not walk the same way that we do. Off-leash dogs tend to zoom around, stop to sniff, and then zoom again. We, on the other hand, tend to walk in a pretty straight line at a pretty consistent pace. If we want our dog to walk nicely on leash, we're essentially asking them to walk more like us than what's natural to them. And that's where proper and fair training comes in. Your dog's harness isn't the cause of your dog's pulling, but it also won't magically fix it. As a force-free dog trainer, I don't rely on the equipment that the dog wears to change that dog's behavior. If you want to teach your dog solid leash skills, then you need to set your dog up for success. Start at a level where they can succeed so that you have something to reward and build upon. I often joke that we can't expect university-level leash skills if we've never even taught the dog kindergarten-level behavior. Try to be realistic with your expectations and make sure that your training inputs match the results that you're expecting from your dog.
Why can't you just do it?
I encourage thinking of the harness and the leash as a safety belt rather than as a steering wheel. The leash and harness are simply there to keep the dog safe in case something unexpected happens during training that the dog isn't ready for. The harness isn't the problem, but it also isn't the training solution. The harness is simply a great way to keep your dog safe while they're still mastering leash training skills. So rest assured that a harness won't magically turn your dog into a sled dog, just like running shoes won't magically make you into a marathoner.
They were filming.
Crap! Now I have to run! No, I shouldn't say crap. Shoot. Just so I don't have to bleep myself out. This is awkward. Crap! No, shoot. Shoot! Now I have to run. I can't do it. Okay. Okay. Shoot! Now I have to run. Good enough.
If you want to know how to teach your dog to walk nicely on leash using rewards-based training, you can check out my full leash training playlist here. Happy training! I'll see you in the next video.